whenever anyone is the first, be it the first person of color, the first woman, the first LGBTQ, there are always pressures. And generally there's two types, and that's what I experience. And on one side, there's the camp of people, a group that basically expects you to fail. They have bought into stereotypes about how people of color or women cannot do the work in their particular area, and for that reason, their expectation and sometimes their very hope is that you're failed. So I did indeed feel that pressure from good old boy judges and from a lot of good old boy prosecutors. Then there's the other camp of pressures, and those are the communities of color that want you to succeed, expect you to succeed, and in fact, their hope is, please don't mess up. If you mess up, there won't be anybody that looks like us for a long time. So with these pressures on the first, it's challenging, but it also says to that person, be prepared. Be prepared for everything, because you have to be not just as good as the others, but you have to be better. That's just the way it is, sadly. And Judge Brown Jackson, she will absolutely rise to the occasion.
Now, isn't that the story for all of us, black folks, queer folks? I mean, you always got to be better than everybody else, and you still get critiqued by your own folks, yes, as well as by the people who don't want you there in the first place. Those pressures are crazy. I've experienced them too. You know, the thing that excites me perhaps most of all, of course, I'm really thrilled about having a black woman on the Supreme Court, Black Girl Magic. Yay, this is super exciting to be living and witnessing history right now. But the fact that she has been a public defender is probably equally as big a deal. So I'm curious, could you talk to us a little bit about how her being a public defender might approach her sensibilities about the bench and why this is so meaningful for the United States?
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more that this is a huge deal. Why? On the Supreme Court, they basically work by consensus. They have conference meetings where the justices and their clerks all sit together to discuss the very cases they have decided to consider. And any issue, any ruling they make affects everybody in the country. So what they do in these conference meetings is jump in and voice their own opinions about the law, about how it impacts people. And so what is important is to have different voices, voices that represent America at the table. And we haven't had that because we haven't, in my view, had a black justice, certainly not a black woman, sitting at the table. And the best example I can give to you is when Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman on the court, and that was in 1981, she told about how she learned from Justice Thurgood Marshall, who served on the court when she was there. And this is what she said. She said, occasionally at conference meetings, I still catch myself looking expectantly for his raised brow and his twinkling eye, hoping to hear just once more another story that would by and by perhaps change the way I see the world. So she couldn't have said it better. That's what happens. We need America sitting at the table when these justices meet. Contrast that with Chief Justice John Roberts. And now he has famously said that the job of a judge on the Supreme Court is to call balls and strikes. And what he means is we just dispassionately apply the law to the facts. That is not what this is all about. And in fact, when Justice Sotomayor was at her confirmation hearing, she was attacked for having said once that personal experience affect the facts that judges choose to see. So it is going to be wonderful for Black America, for people of color, for those who have been just basically disenfranchised, to have someone like this justice on the court and sitting at these conference meetings. And I hope, by the way, she has a poker face, because I know if I were sitting at that table and Clarence Thomas started his foolishness, I don't think I could contain it. So I'm hoping she will be a consensus builder and can deal with what she is undoubtedly going to hear that's very different views from hers at the table.
You know, thank you for breaking it down that way in terms of the difference in whether people think that they are supposed to just rule in solitude based on their own interpretation of the facts or be in some kind of discourse around it and how this process works, because the deliberation certainly comes through that discourse, and we dialogue and learn through one another, and it helps to shape our understanding of things outside of us and that are foreign to us. So no, I appreciate you breaking it down that way. I hope she, you know, really takes people to task and doesn't allow them to get away with their foolishness behind those closed doors, but that's just my wishful thinking. Now,
Yeah.
she has already been confirmed by the Senate on 3 different occasions, right? 3 different occasions. So what are you expecting? Do you expect to see her, have deeper scrutiny that she faces, that she hasn't simply faced before, simply because the stakes are high here? And how do all the folks who supported her the first 3 go-rounds justify attacking her differently this time?
Well, they can't justify it. They're hypocrites, plain and simple. And they've already started attacking because she was a public defender, and they're like, how could you represent people accused of crimes? That's how our system works. We have people on both sides. They know that, but they're just trying to throw out as many distractions and detracting from her as possible. So it's not going to be any different than when Sotomayor was looked at. So what we, the people and voters, need to do is make it clear to those senators that we want her on the court. And it's likely going to be that the Democrats, hopefully, will come together and confirm her. It'll probably be a close vote, which it should never be. We have to just keep saying to people where people come from, what they have lived through, what they do with the time they have, and who they spent that time with. All of it matters, and it couldn't matter more and be more important than with the U.S. Supreme Court.
She has more experience on the bench than the last 4 appointees, but her credentials are called into question. Why is that? Drives me crazy.
Well, yeah, and we know why it is. I mean, this country is so divided, our Senate is so divided, and those who are on the conservative side, they don't even make sense in their coming up with these arguments that really hold no weight at all about why she is not qualified. Now, think about it. Clarence Thomas only had 18 months being a judge before he was appointed. And so I say to you and to everybody, it's now been 31 years where we now, once Jackson Brown is confirmed, where we will have a rightful heir to the seat held by Thurgood Marshall, because it has not been actually filled, other than by Clarence Thomas, who does not convey the views of the Black community.
I have less than a minute with you, but I want to talk about your book, Her Honor, My Life on the Bench, What Works, What's Broken, and How to Change It. So after spending decades on the bench, could you quickly tell us what's broken and what's working in the criminal justice system?
So in just a minute, let me just say this. What's good and what's working in our system are the principles on which our legal system is based. That is, the principles everyone is entitled to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, the right to a speedy jury trial, the right against self-incrimination, the right to due process. The problem with these wonderful principles is that they were promulgated by propertied white men, some of whom owned people that looked like you and me, Aisha, and they did not intend these principles to apply to women, to poor people, and certainly not to people of color. So the problem in our legal system is in the implementation of these principles. They are not implemented on a fair and just basis. So it is our job and our work, everyone, voters, judges, lawyers, commentators such as you, to see that that change happens. And until it does, I don't call the system a justice system. I don't call it a criminal justice system. We're not there yet. We don't have the justice. We are a legal system, but we must always keep moving toward that goal.
All right. Retired Judge LaDoris Cordell, thank you so much for joining me tonight on Amplified and sharing all your wisdom with us.